one and all to the K.O.E Nation for the Elite 8 matchup in the 32 Irish Whiskey of Extreme tournament, folks. I am your King of Extreme, Phil K.O.E, the man of the hour, the man with the power, the man that makes it a podcast cower. You can, of course, find me at K.O.E Nation on YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch.
Of course.
And I am joined by my indomitable broadcast partners, the one, the only,
Chicken, your big bucking emperor. Looking forward to another great matchup. I wish I knew what these were.
Well, we'll figure it out soon enough. And of course, joined by the one, the only,
The blend master of ceremonies, the quadruple distilled non-chill filter, Tony fucking G. Like, share, subscribe, and welcome again to another third round matchup of the 32 Irish Whiskey Tournament of Extreme. Those of you new to the channel, again, hit that notification button after you've hit subscribe because you don't want to miss what's coming next, and you don't want to miss what has already come beforehand. Folks, this is very simple. The whiskeys you see below are what are in these glasses, but these two gentlemen don't know which is which, and they do not know what two whiskeys are being head-to-head tonight. So, without further ado, we're gonna see which one goes forward into the Final Four. And this is gonna be fantastic because this is gonna be a great matchup. I love both of these whiskeys, and these guys are gonna have a hard time with this one, I have a feeling.
well,
And some at home are asking, how does Chicken have these and not know what they
Nobody's
are?
asking that.
well,
Well, they totally
Chicken.
are.
So what are they labeled here?
So
Yay.
Tony does these fun little labels. So we have
He loves it
two, 2A,
Okay, so the Second
then-
Amendment.
and then 5B. So I have a feeling 2A is going to be guns a-blazing.
Yep. And then 5B or B5, like B52s. It is a
Ooh.
rock lobster. Dun, dun, dun. So I'm guessing it's going to be a little more buttery on its nose and palate.
Probably
So we'll
very
see.
rich. Yeah.
Yes. It's one that you could roam if you want to.
Yeah.
Roam around the world. Without wings or without wheels, Tony.
I'd have brought my shit kicking boots. I didn't know it was
Okay.
gonna get that deep. Let's take these to our noses, gentlemen. Whiskey
Start
A.
your engines. So the Second Amendment here.
It's pretty sweet. Little apple.
Oh yeah, very sweet, very aptly. I love the fruit.
It's like a red delicious, though.
It is very, very rich. Absolutely love that.
That's
All
good.
right, now the nose for Whiskey B.
Very different.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
It's musty like a love shack.
Almost peated.
Hey,
know-
Tony, that's where it's at, okay? What do you want from me?
I have a twitch in my eye.
This whiskey is a little old place where
Jesus.
we can get together, T.
I have no fucking words. Let's drink this, please. Whiskey
All right.
A.
Whiskey A.
Oh,
Boy, that is nice.
God, that's delicious.
Boy, that
Oh,
is,
wow,
yeah,
yeah.
that's
That does
light
not disappoint.
fruit,
Yeah.
some light honey, a touch of cinnamon, but just a kiss. Just
Yeah,
a kiss of
yeah.
cinnamon.
This
It's
has
almost
got,
like a-
yeah, this
It's like an aftertaste of apple pie a little bit.
Yeah. baked,
Yeah.
baked apple.
As American as apple pie
Yeah.
and the Second Amendment. So,
I'm
I love
getting multiple flavors here, but it's hard to pinpoint them all.
yeah, yeah.
You're going to B?
Yep, little palate cleanse for her.
Yeah, I might need one. B smells very, very different.
Oh man, absolutely lovely. Oh, oh man, that is delicious. What do you get on that?
That's like deep
Wow.
flavors of licorice,
Yeah.
coffee.
There's a
very
little smoke,
earthy.
a little bit of
Yeah.
smoke and a little bit of peat, but not too much. Not like a heavy peated scotch. Like it's, like you said, licorice, both red and black. It's like a mixture of the two.
It's more like a rock lobster. Rock lobster. Yeah, it's a lot. It's more like that. It's very dark, meaty flavors. Tony's hatred for what I'm doing right now is almost as thick as the flavors in this glass right now, because it's thick, it's deep. There's no chocolate, but it's like coffees and things like that. So,
Okay.
it's an around the world flavor that you could roam around the world.
Mm-hmm.
So,
You done?
yeah, I don't know any other B-52 songs.
All right, so now we come to the final showdown, folks. Out of these two
Head
gentlemen,
to head, rocking through the wilderness.
Mm.
Okay, all right. So, checking between whiskey A and B. What do you take?
This is really tough.
Yeah, this is a tough one. I knew it would be, but
I kind of like the simplicity of A, and you get what you like. There's no surprises there. You smell it and you taste it, and you're like, wow, that was good, if not better than what I smelled. B, you smell it and you're like, ooh, I don't know if this is gonna be good, and you're a little hesitant going in, and then you're like, wow, that was surprisingly
Smell
pretty
as
decent.
big as a whale, and you're prepared to set sail.
This is almost as good as the U2 episode.
No, ow. So he's like, so, chicken.
There's no
The Second Amendment is American as grandma and apple pie.
Yeah. Anyway, getting back to it, like after I've gone back into B a couple times, like I almost get like this carrot cake like quality aftertaste to it with the licorice in there too.
I can see that.
It's just different. Yeah. Very complex. I'm torn. I don't want to go first on this one. I am very torn.
I'm not torn at all. B, while its flavors are complex and interesting, it's a little dark and a little musty and not quite to my palates. It's a little dark, it's a little old, kind of like stuck back in the 80s, although we all like seeing it at state fairs. It's like, so I'm going to go with fresh, new, beautiful, lovely, floral, orchard fruit, apples, and marvelous deliciousness that is A.
Okay.
That to thine own self be true.
Chicken.
I'm not going to make you fight for this one, Tony. I'm going to go with 2 as well. I'm going to go with 2A all the way on this one. It just ekes it out a little bit for me.
It is.
I like the peaty. I like the peaty of B, but I don't like the licorice.
I absolutely love whiskey B, but I'm also going to pick whiskey A.
B is pretty good.
But yeah, it's funny because B has been up and down in this tournament. And any guesses as to what the loser was, whiskey B? Because it's been up and down. It's gotten this far, but it's been love or hate.
Is it Teeling?
No, it is not.
Is this the Tullamore Dew?
This is the Whistler PX. That's why it's got that sherry cast. That's what it was.
I thought for a while this one was going to win. Like, I'll be honest, because it's that good.
This one's been up and down.
I enjoyed it, but like that extra licorice that sometimes with sherry finishings you can get. But now, Tony, what defeated it?
I think you know. Any guesses?
Jamie Trip Trip.
It is Jameson.
Oh, yes.
It's tried and true.
Okay, folks, I'm going to be honest. I've talked a lot of smack about Jamie, and this is me making up. This is my penance to the Middleton Distillery, because this here, folks, this bottle is a revelation. Okay, when we first tried this, we both, Tony. No, that is not yeeted. That is a respected, honored participant. But yes, Jamie Triple Triple makes it to the final 4 to no one. Like, when I tasted how beautiful and orchard fruity this was, I was like, yeah, this is moving on. I don't care what it is, but yeah, that's gorgeous.
And the beautiful thing about this is just 40 ABV. This is a travel exclusive, so it's kind of hard to get your hands on. But you got to appreciate this, because this is basically just standard Jameson but turned up to like 12. They, instead of just triple distilled, it's also triple cast. And I absolutely love this stuff. Those of you not familiar with this one, good things come in threes. It's a belief that served us well in distillation, so we gave it a try with our maturation. Bourbon and sherry casks were introduced to Malaga casks, delivering a new taste experience.
Our beloved Malaga.
Triple distilled, now triple cask for a subtle sweetness and extra drop of smoothness. This is just a fantastic bottle. And if you can find this stuff, I highly recommend picking it up. And for God's sake, does it get more Irish than this bottle?
You know,
it's green, it's got the white, it's got the orange. Like, it's perfect. Like, this is perfect.
It is a great bottle. Now, keep in mind, but don't seek it out too much because we don't want it to become like hard to find like the allocated bourbons
it's already
here in
hard
America.
enough to find.
So like, please just get yourself 1 or 2 bottles. Don't get like 20, even though this is worth stocking. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I know it's apples to oranges, but like this is better than a lot of the allocated bourbons that I've had in the last year and a half. Okay, like I'm not, and I say that with no hyperbole. So yeah,
they don't know what they've got here. Like, they really don't. I feel like they don't, because the presentation, while the colors are glorious, it's still just a standard screw cap. They don't go any fanciness here, and they could. Don't tell them.
Yeah, true. I mean, they could charge more for this than they do their 18-year, their Bow Street, any of that. Could. Their Middleton Very Rare, because it's just that good. And let's be honest, how many Malaga casks are there really in the world? It's probably, so it's a little limited. But folks, all that being blend.
How is that?
Okay.
Oh, that's interesting.
The Whistler comes through pretty heavy.
It does, but I don't hate it.
And Tony, you're kind of a jerk for putting those two up against each other. Like, oh god, those were my 2 dark horses.
Oh, I like.
Oh,
that works.
Oh,
Daddy like.
Man, does that work.
There's the licorice on the back end, but rather than it being that heavy licorice, it's mixed with a baked cinnamon apple.
Yeah, that's lovely.
I'm
giving that really a solid A.
Yeah, definitely an A. That's the best. Yeah, best blend.
So basically, what we discovered is if Jameson had a sherry finish,
oh my god,
it would be just ascendant.
Oh no! Oh dear! Folks, how dare they think of such a thing?
Tony, would you say that I've paid my penance for my Jameson versus Bushmills video?
You got a little ways to go on that one.
Okay, fair enough. That's fair. But Jamie, excellent stuff here. So, folks, as I'm known to say around here, all that being said, thank you for joining us here at the Elite 8 matchup in the 32 Irish Whiskey of Extreme Tournament. Jameson Triple Triple. You move on to the final 4. Yes, folks, I'm really happy about this. I'm excited about this. I think this one can make it to the championship matchup. So, folks, God bless every last one of you. I hope all of you make it back here to the K.O.E Nation happy, healthy, much the wiser. Tony, Chicken, take it away.
As always, folks, appreciate you. Love you. Bye. We'll see you on the next one.
Only one more to go in the 3rd round, folks. And again, hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification button, because it's coming every week, and we've only got a little ways to go. We've come a long way. And if you want to see how far we've come and where we've yet to go, here comes the bracket for you now.
Get back. Tell you what I'll do if I ever get back. I promise to refabricate you, raging rivers of gold. That's what the brochure advertised. And now we're lost. We gotta take it down. Let you down slow. It's hard to survive.
Nice.
El Dorado. Oh, Lord. Well, let's see how that one went.
Yeah.